Hi everyone, and welcome to the big finale. It's the Love Island last Facebook Live with Anna. I can't believe we're here.
I know. I'm gonna miss this.
No, the time has literally flown from the minute they've walked in. They're now about to walk out the door. So where's that gone? What are we going to be obsessed with next?
I know, right? Now we have to wait. What do you think they're going to do a winter one this time?
I don't know because the winter one didn't exactly go. It didn't hit off as much as the summer one did it? So
yeah, but yeah, it's been 8 weeks, or it's like flown by.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, but we're going to jump right in. So with the big news this week was obviously Jake and Liberty. So they were the best loved couple for such a long time in there, and they decided to call it quits. Here's Liberty here instigating the breakup. Mm-hmm. What did you think of the whole situation?
I feel like I was not expecting that. Like, I would have thought that Jake would have like continued to fake it to the end. But like, do you know what? I'm just glad that Lib just like stood up for herself and just basically loved herself enough to not put herself in a relationship where she knew he wasn't 100% genuine.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I was going to ask you, actually. Would Jake have carried it on to the end? Because I think he was just trying to get through it. Was it the prize money? Was it the fame? What do you think it was?
I think he was literally waiting for her. I think he realized that they're probably not going to they're not going to win. Okay. Mm-hmm. He realized they're not going to win. He knew like the people in the villa could see through him. So probably the public can see through him as well. And I think he was just waiting for her to end it so he doesn't look like the bad one.
Yeah.
So he was waiting, and as soon as she did it, he was like, yeah. Like he didn't fight for her at all.
There was no fight, which fans were just furious at. Like, I couldn't work out, is it just because he was such a poor communicator? I was like, okay, do you kind of feel sorry for him if he literally doesn't know how to voice his opinion, his feelings? Maybe it's that. But when he then said to the lad, I think maybe it was Toby actually, he went, well, I weren't going to fight for something I weren't feeling. I was like, oh, so it's like that, is it?
Way the truth came out.
Yeah.
I mean, he was obviously like from the beginning. I feel like we could all tell that he wasn't 100% into it.
As you said, every week you're like, there's something a bit off. There's something not. Mm-hmm. Which is a shame because she could have gone in and been with someone who was fully for her. There would have been loads of people that would have come in for her.
Exactly. It's such a shame for her. Like, I feel like he strung her along, and you can't do that to people. It's not fair. Like, poor girl fell in love with him. Like, the fact that from the beginning he did say, like, I'm not attracted to her and she's not all that. I mean, I think that was quite a big thing.
Yeah.
I don't get past that. Like, you have to be like attracted to, the person.
Yeah. Well, his reason was, "You're my girlfriend. You're my girlfriend." That's all he ever said, wasn't it? That's like no other nice things apart from that. So
you did it so well. That's literally sounded like him.
Do you think they're like officially called it quits? Is there any chance for a Jiberty reunion? Do you think later down the line?
I doubt it, but I don't think so.
No. Well, hopefully for her. I think coming off the back of this, watching back the episodes, speaking to friends and family, she's going to be like dodged a bullet maybe. I don't think he's a bad lad. I really don't. Mm-hmm. But as she said, she wants someone all about her. And I think where he was on the edge and, as you say, just carrying it on for the show maybe, or waiting for her to finish it, wasn't what she needed.
He was just playing the game.
Yeah. I really don't. I think he got a little bit too much stick. I don't think he deserved all of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. I'm sure they'll go on to do great things anyway.
I feel like Liv's going to come out and she's going to do loads of good stuff. Like, she kept it real in there, and she seems like a really sweet girl, and yeah, I hope that she does really well. Does she have a lot of followers now? Do you know?
She is now past the 1 million mark.
Who?
Liberty. So she's got the most followers out of all of the Islanders now since leaving. Obviously, I think probably, I don't know if people don't want to follow you while you're in the villa because you're not personally updating, but she's now left and like got like another 200 or something since leaving. So yeah, she's took the top spot, and I think she's going to be primed for some good brand deals as well.
Well, good. She deserves it.
Yeah, definitely. Who's still in there though? We've got 4 couples left. I want to know predictions. Who's going to come first, second, third, fourth?
So you were saying you want Toby. Were you saying you want Toby and Chloe? And I'm feeling that now. Like, I really want them to win. They're so funny, and I feel like they've been through like a lot. And I don't know. I just like watching them together.
I think they're both like separately and together. They're hilarious. They're iconic. The expressions, the meme-worthy moments. Like even when their parents come in last night, when Chloe's mum was like, "You're iconic," I was like, "Yes,
she is. She really is." Like, I can't imagine what the show would have been without them.
No, they both carried it through separate points and together. I think they both definitely carried it. That's who I want to win. So you're feeling.
I agree with you. Yeah.
Who's next? Second.
Millie and Liam.
Yeah. which I think Millie's been. I know Liam's kind of redeemed himself, but I think Millie has been carrying the couple a little bit through the series. So you think they're second? Who's going third?
Then it's who? Then
Teddy and Kaz. Yeah,
Teddy and Faye for me after, and then Kaz and Tyler, because I just don't trust Tyler still.
No, that's what a lot of people are saying. Yeah.
You know, you get just the vibes. I don't know what it is. You know, you can't put your finger on it. It's just the
yeah. Well, you were right with Jake, so you might be right with Tyler. Do you think any of these are going to surpass?
Do you know what? I reckon Toby and I think Toby and Chloe will last a while, but I think Liam and Millie will last the longest.
Yeah, they need to sort that distance between them though, because one's in Essex and one's in Wales, which apparently her mum googled and was like 3 hours, so it's not too bad.
But if they move from Wales,
I can definitely see Liam up in sticks and moving to be near more opportunities now. He's obviously in the press.
Yeah,
so I think he'll
move.
Would anyone steal the prize fund?
No.
I mean, it would be great if Chloe did.
How is that going to happen?
I don't think so.
It's never happened in the history of has it happened?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, everyone's been kind. I think it was Danny and Jack shared, then Amber. Yeah, they shared. So
yeah.
We'll see. Your first prediction before you even saw any of them on the show, you thought Shannon and Toby were going to win. You could be 50% right if Toby's there. So that's not a bad guess, but obviously it's slightly a bad guess because Shannon was the first out. But 50%.
Yeah, I literally, that feels like forever ago when I made those predictions.
Talking about the couples as well, only one is official, which at this point, such late stage in the game, is quite strange, is it? I think, here's Faye and Teddy, a boyfriend and girlfriend. The others are just exclusive. What do you think boys are holding back on this?
I'm confused as to why Liam and Millie aren't official, because they've said I love you. I feel like once you say I love you, then it's like
they went on their lovely candlelit dinner day and he said I love you, but where was I was hoping for the girlfriend thing. What they waiting for?
I feel like that comes at the same time, or maybe even before. No, I mean they come at the same time.
Think. Do you think the boys are holding back because they might not be sure they want to be with them, or what is it?
Maybe Liam's not doing it because he just doesn't want to follow in the footsteps of Jake and Liv and look after them. Maybe he just wants to wait until he gets out.
That's an easy exit as well, because if they're not boyfriend and girlfriend, they'll be able to part ways a bit easier as well.
I thought about like that, but the way Liam looks at Millie, I really do feel like he is genuine.
Yeah.
You not think?
I hope so, because I do like them as a pair. I'm just, as I said before, concerned about his club press nights when he's got loads of women around him. Millie might not be there. One too many drinks. What does that lead to? Oops, a daisy. He's on the front page again.
That's true. He is very good looking, so he will get a lot of attention.
Yeah, I've seen tweets and stuff. I think he's going to be. There's going to be girls throwing themselves at him, which is going to be hard when they're separate, doing their separate PAs and stuff. So we'll see. Parents came in last night, which I know we were both looking forward to, and we both wanted Teddy's parents to go in and grill Faye, didn't we?
I know, but his brothers came in.
Yeah.
I know, but I feel like you could tell the brothers were annoyed about what they done. Like you could just tell that they wanted to shout at her, but they were holding it down.
Yeah, I could tell they were being a little bit cold, but they did warm up and get a bit friendly. I wanted to see a little bit more. I wanted to see more from the parents, when there's been awkward moments, but no one even grilled Liam for the Casa thing. People seem very forgiving, which is, lovely for them, but not for us at home when we want a bit of drums.
Yeah, I know. It was a very just happy go episode, isn't it? We were just where's the drama? Yeah, but I think it has had a lot of drama though, so. All right.
Yeah, they probably deserve it. But Chloe's mum, I thought, was literally the spit of her with short hair. She was absolutely hilarious. People have been referring to her as the Mean Girls mum when she comes in. She's a regular mum. I'm a cool mum.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see that. But people have also said they want to see Chloe's sister go on next year's Love Island. So I don't know if that'll happen.
She was pretty as well. Nice. She was nice nails. It's she could definitely fit in.
Yeah.
The Love Island bubble.
Post-show, what do you think they need to look out for the most? What would you say your warnings are to these people coming out?
Right. So the first I'd say, obviously, when you come out of the villa, it's just a shock because your whole life has just changed. Like you go in there as like one person, you come out, everyone knows you, everyone wants to be in your business. The first 6 months is just crazy. First thing I'd say is like to the ones that they're probably going to get a bit of like trolling, a lot of trolling is, I guess, like Faye is probably getting it quite bad, I think, at the moment.
Yeah.
Just like she has to remember that it is just like it will get better. Like at that point when you're going through your phone and you're just seeing non-stop like hate messages, you think this is your life, but it does get better.
Does that I just got a quick comment actually from someone saying, Anna, I'm happy to see Lib and Kaz are good friends like you and Amber. Yeah, you're still good pals, aren't you?
Yeah, very good pals. We're still besties. But yeah, when I watch them, it does remind me of me and Amber.
Oh,
we're just more the crazy version, but yeah.
Yeah, bestie girls all the same. Going back to the phone stuff. So what would you say is sort of like your most shocking revelation since coming out that you sort of never expected to happen?
I remember coming out and like being in Mallorca in a hotel, and I've had my phone back for a day, and I'm just like looking through all these like comments, like non-stop getting DMs, like being horrible. Like I was getting a mix, obviously. Like for me, it was very much like 60-40, but I was getting really badly trolled.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going through these messages and that's horrible, like non-stop. And I'm like, wow, is this going to be my life like now? Because I won't be able to handle it.
Yeah.
Go through like a hard few months, but I just wish then like I knew. And then I remember Kaz messaged me from a previous year, and she messaged me saying, Anna, don't worry, it does get better. And I kept thinking about what she said, and now hardly ever get trolled.
How long did that go on for?
Like probably like 6 months. After 6 months, it went down a lot, and then at the stage I am now, like I'll get a comment maybe once every few days.
That's awful though. Do like producers or like the aftercare team like brief you for all that? Is there any sort of?
Well, we have like aftercare where we can see like a therapist, or I think that a therapist, that we can talk about how we feel. But for me, I didn't feel like I wanted that. Like I've got my sister, she's like my therapist.
Yeah.
So she sat with me for so long, and she did tell me though that like I did seem like a bit different when I came back, and it took a while for me to get back to normal.
Oh,
that's still normal. But yeah, it is a big change. But at the same time, it's amazing. You get so many people coming up to you and saying that you helped them. Like different people can relate to different I don't want to say characters, but different personalities in the villa. So many girls related to me, and so many girls come up to me and said I helped them with their confidence, to stand up for themselves and stuff like that. So it's just, that is such a beautiful feeling,
rewarding thing.
Yeah. And so many girls say like, you know, the fact that I'm a bit more curvy made them feel more comfortable in their bodies. Like it was really nice.
So it's just the bad will come with the good, and that's sort of what they're going to have to expect, which is very sad.
Bad will come with the good, but just be patient because the good will outweigh the bad.
Okay. I hope you can hear that and listen to that. So upon leaving, what is the leaving routine? How long till you get your phone back? Are you still got a chaperone?
But so I think it depends on like the episodes and stuff. Like I think the finalists get their phone straight away. Like we did get our phones, to be honest, the next day. We were in a casting villa. So there's a separate villa that we stayed in. It was me, Jordan, Chris and Harley. I remember it was like we could listen to music after so long. We were listening to music. It felt amazing. Like I had a bottle of wine to myself. It was great. I just got drunk so quickly. But yeah, got the phone the next day. Didn't remember can you believe it? I didn't remember my passcode. It was that long. I couldn't get into my phone. And then I was like Google, like on everyone else's phone. I was Googling like, is there any way to get into your phone? And there's no way. Called my cousin, and she luckily remembered it in London. Otherwise I would never got into my phone. But yeah, like I think it depends. Some people go into the casting villa for a few days and then you get a flight back.
Did you have your own room by this point? No one had to sort of keep an eye on you, or sort of thing like the chaperone?
Yeah, no, you get a room. There are chaperones there, and they like still following you around, making sure you're behaving. But yeah, you get your own room. No, I shared with Harley.
Share. Did you get to watch the Love Island episodes when you were just come out?
I think so. Yeah, I think that we had a TV. You know, testing my memory now because it was 2 years ago. I think so. But I think we were just so like happy to be out, you know, like in shock to be free from like the mics and the cameras.
Yeah, that must have been a massive thing. Actually going to the toilet without anyone staring at you, like through a lens.
Yeah, and you're so used to having that mic around your waist as well. So it's just so weird when you finally free of that. And yeah, it's surreal.
With the aftercare stuff, is there people that will they still check up every now and then, or is that just like for you to go after, like if you want?
The aftercare people
on Love Island, yeah. Do they have anything to do with you now?
Yeah, they don't. No, for like a year after. Like, to be fair, there was I'd constantly get calls and messages from them like, "Are you okay? Do you want to see the therapist? Do you need to speak to anyone? How are you?" Like, I was almost got to the point where I was avoiding their calls. Because they would stop. Their aftercare is really good, and like I know that it's worked for some people that are like, on my season. So it's definitely like there. You know, they're there for you. For sure.
But whether you want to answer the phone, Anna, I mean, that's completely different stories.
Yeah, I was just like,
I'm busy. Are you like told any like specific do's or don'ts before you come out, by like guided in any way by like producers or teams, like don't do this, make sure you don't do that?
They always say don't talk about like backstage, you know, TV stuff, like, which we shouldn't be saying, but hey.
Which is what we all want to hear. We want to know.
I ended up spilling most of it anyway.
Yeah.
But they always say don't. And yeah, like when we first got out from the car and we were in the casting villa, they made us sit down and watch this video. They put on a video and they were like, you have to watch this. Oh my gosh, it was a video with the past Islanders. Like, I think Dr. Alex was on there, Samira was on there, Zara, and they're talking to you about how life is like coming out, what to expect, that like all those things to prepare you. So we had to sit through this video of past Islanders basically getting us ready.
Did it work? Did it help?
I was just like, oh, this is so boring.
Is it just like one of them boring health and safety things you do in like work training?
Yeah, can you imagine? It was like that. If that's how it felt. And they're like, you have to watch this.
Oh well, yeah. It sounds a bit like some sort of like rehabilitation, sort of like. Do you have any do's or don'ts for the Islanders coming out personally? What would you advise them?
Okay, I'd say, can you be careful about what you say or post, or, you know, like so many ridiculous things happen. I mean, paps pop out from random places. Like, always be careful if you're posting something on your story, on your Instagram story, and you put your location, just be prepared, especially the first 6 months, that there will be a pap hiding. So be careful about that. And don't take things to heart, I'd say, and just enjoy the whole journey. Because I want to go back and do that first 6 months again, because it was.
Well, I hope you get invited back for like a Love Island All Stars or something, because that would be brilliant.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
We've got a question from Daniel. Anna, what do you think of Millie's Justin Bieber fan account revelation? Do you know about this? Have you seen it? So I think I've not fully seen it, so correct me if I'm wrong, anyone, but I think she ran like a really obsessive fan account for Justin Bieber when she was younger, and she made, you know how like people have like crazy fans and they do like Twitter accounts for him, so she did that, which has come out, and I think there's some very questionable, maybe even rude stuff on there that she's written about him and Selena Gomez. So yeah, I think there's another tweet where she was reaching out to Jason Derulo like, oh, I love you, but do you love Justin too? Please let me know.
No way.
Yeah.
I actually am embarrassed for her. I am so embarrassed for her. How old? Do you know how old she was? How long ago?
I'm not sure how old she was, but I'm guessing if it's like the heyday of Justin Bieber, it's got to be quite a while ago, hasn't it? So she was.
How do people find these things? It's like,
I know.
If you go in Love Island, like, you have to be so careful, because anything you've got, any dirt is coming out. So
that's what I found. Like when I was actually trying to do my own little bit of digging, loads of them had like no Facebooks that I could find. I couldn't find Twitter accounts for a lot of them. So I feel like some of them been like, do you know what? I'm just going to wipe it in case I get in trouble.
Yeah, Carly, were you stalking?
It's part of the job of the show, this reporter. Do you know what I mean?
Love that.
Also, I just want to know a bit more about some villa life stuff. So yesterday there was a picture of, I think it was Millie and Liam in the villa. I don't have that picture to show you, but I have got a picture of just some other people wearing sunglasses in bed. So they looked like they'd just come up from a nap, but they were wearing their sunglasses. So it looked like they were like being kept there napping. This isn't the right snap. I couldn't find that one. But why would they be napping in sunglasses? Like,
I feel like when you're there and you're like feeling like you might not look your 100% like best, or you might be puffy eyed, you put on the glasses. It's just like a little protection.
Are you allowed to go off for naps during the day if you're feeling a bit tired? Because I would definitely need to do
No, you're not. So I'm confused. Like, you're not really meant to. If you want to have a nap, you have to have it on the day bed.
Are you allowed? Do they let you?
Yeah, you can, as long as there's no challenges going on and you're not like spending the whole time napping, because you have to have your chats and you have to produce a show. But like, yeah, you're allowed to have naps on the day bed outside. You're not really meant to go inside. You're not allowed to go inside, because I just wanted to go inside so badly where the AC is, because it was so hot. But no, you're not.
Oi, that's mean.
Everyone out there so that they can obviously produce a show.
Oh, well, that's too much. I know you touched upon earlier, it was good for you to listen to music in the after villa. So is there no music, apart from the little parties we see, is there no music played at all?
No music played at all. Like, we all missed music so much. And the party was like I hate, the music was so crap, and it was like they repeated the same two songs. So yeah, it wasn't really a party. Them parties aren't parties. But and then like on the day off, we'd have like from the speakers, but then again they played the same like 5 songs over and over again.
So, why? We need a little bit of diversity in there. If not, you're going to go crazy.
Yeah, we missed music so bad. Like, that was one of the things that we missed. The only type of time that we were listening to art, like what we wanted to listen to, was when we came back from Casa Amor, the girls. On the way back to the main villa, we were in the car, and then we were like playing it through the driver's phone. We were having a party in the car, like me, Amber, Molly, like we were Amy. We were just literally dancing in the car. That was so much fun.
Well, sounds it. Did you get any sort of like beauty bundles, like hair and nail touch-ups in there, or like clothes? Because I would run out of clothes after about 2 weeks, and they've always got fresh outfits on. So what is the deal there?
So I saw it first, like sponsoring them or something, I think.
Yeah.
And then same with us. So like every week they'd bring like a big bag, and each girl's got a bag, and each guy's got a bag that's got their name on it, and then they'll have like clothes in there. That's for the challenges with your name on it. No, it comes in a big bag with loads of clothes for the girls and one bag for the boys, and then you have to get in there and pick what you want. I mean, for me it was always a struggle, like, because they never had my size. But yeah, like that's basically with the clothes situation. And then beauty, when we first went in, for like literally a good 3-4 weeks, we had no beauty like people coming in. The blondes were like orange. Everyone's nails were falling off. The guys were complaining about their hair. So yeah, it was, at the beginning it was really difficult because they weren't getting anyone in, and after 4 weeks I think we got someone in finally.
That's quite a while, especially with all like the sun, everything.
Yeah.
Dinner time stuff. Can you cook yourselves? Because I've heard that you go into another separate like kitchen or dining area to eat, and it's all prepped for you. Like,
it's the same kitchen. They just bring out like loads of catering kind of trays.
But you can't ever cook your own dinner. You sort of have to choose what they've given.
You can't cook a meal, because like the only things that are in the fridge is ham slices, cheese slices, toast, and sriracha sauce. And eggs. That's all there is in the fridge. So if you want, you can have a ham and cheese or egg toasty. You can make that if you don't want the food. But then like there's no like things that you can cook as such.
Oh, that does get a bit jarring if there wasn't something I wanted though. So who cleans it up? Is there a clean-up team? Do you have to do it yourself?
We do it ourselves.
What about the whole house? Does anyone have any cleaners in?
Like once a week they get someone that hardly does, like we do it at the same time, so we would clean with the cleaners.
On the job, both of you. Do you ever get to order takeaways? Because I think the one in South Africa, the winter one, they got to order some takeaways every now and then.
We got McDonald's once a week on that car, and I would order like 3 meals. It was just the best.
Was it only McDonald's? You couldn't choose from anything else?
It would be McDonald's or pizza, from what I remember. Yeah,
so everyone had to have the same. That's what people want different. We've got a question saying, are there any secret items hidden in the villa that we don't know about?
Secret items. No.
Amy Hart said there was like a hidden sex toy wall with perhaps some sex toys on it.
That was in the hideaway. Yeah, in the hideaway, there's like those like little compartments that you press, and like all these weird things come out. But yeah, but in general in the villa, no, there's nothing hidden. Everything's out there.
What was in the drawers? Can you remember?
I remember we had that little blindfold. We had handcuffs, like a little feathered thing. God, don't remind me of my hideaway scene because it cringes me out.
Is there a secret bedroom where like the producers will sleep, or are they sleeping off site?
They sleep off site. There's no
sleep off site. No one sleeps there overnight.
Right.
What on your days off? I know you touched on your days off earlier, but what do you do mainly? Can you go out the villa at all? Is there any hobbies that you can go do?
So on the day off, you're not only allowed to have shit chat. Oh, it's called S chat, like bad chat. That's what they call it. So you're not allowed to have any juicy chat because obviously there's no camera, like they're not filming. You clean a bit, you get your beauty treatments if they're giving it to you that day. You have your McDonald's and you just chill.
So how is it like all you're conditioned to is to talk about all the relationship drama, but then all of a sudden there's a day when you can't?
It's so difficult. It's so difficult because like you naturally want to talk about the relationships that you're in, or like friendships or other people that you think are not genuine. But that's the time where we're like, and then there's a chaperone following you around, right?
Oh,
so like we were always trying to sneak off, like me and Amber, or me and Molly would always try and sneak off to like have our conversations that we knew like this is our only chance to talk without the chance of being filmed. Do you know what I mean? But then the chaperone would come like, what are you talking about?
Go away, leave me alone. I know we touched on this before, and you said you were going to find out how much you got as a Love Island wage.
Oh my God!
Even if we could do a rough guesstimate, whatever you think it is, over the was it 8 weeks? Were you there? 7 weeks? Were you there?
Yeah. Oh my God, I don't remember. But it was something silly like £100 a week or something like that. I think
that is rubbish.
Yeah, from what I remember. But you should have reminded me. You know, my memory. I've got memory of a fish.
A guesstimate is fine, but £100 a week for 24 hours a day service does not seem fair to me.
I know, but that's pretty sure from what I remember, that's what it was.
Well, that's not. I mean, that's not. I would not be. Was there any other perks since leaving that you still get at all?
From
Love Island,
I'm getting perks every day.
I mean, that's from you being a boss babe, though, sorting out your own bags. I didn't know if they still like sent you anything, or is anything. No. Oh, boring. We're going to move on to Love or Shove because we're running out of time. I was going to talk about plenty more with you.
I know, we've still got so much to talk about.
I know, but we'll do a quick little round of boys. We'll go Love or Shove. You tell me, and a quick little sentence about each one.
Okay. So this is the last. Is this the last Love or Shove?
Yes, it is. Make them count.
Okay, so I'm going to end this Love and Shove with a shove to Tyler because I don't trust him.
He's actually got the lowest amount of followers, shall I say. He's on about 72,000 and he's been in there for like several weeks now.
You're joking me.
Would you be annoyed?
No, you're actually joking me.
No, I'm serious. Like, Liberty's just hit a mill. Millie's the biggest remaining islander at 900 something, and he's got 76. Or 72. 72, I said. 72.
How?
Not sure. Would you be annoyed if that was I would be fuming.
I would be really upset. How? I don't know how that happened.
Because I know you went in there, didn't you, with quite an established following when you went in anyway.
Yeah. I had 40-something thousand. And then, yeah, I mean, when I came out, the first thing I said to the producer, before I even got my phone, I literally walked down that, little step thing. And the first thing I said is like, how many followers do I have? And he was like, just wait till you get your phone. I was like, just tell me I've got over 1 million. That's what I want to know. Just tell me I've got over 1 million. And he was like, you got more than 1 million. I was like, okay, I'm fine.
I was going to say, did you remember how much you got?
I'm not going to be greedy. I was like, as long as it's over 1 million.
I think that's a good mark. And a lot of the Islanders in previous seasons, like, they were hitting that, like the most favoured ones were hitting that, and now they're not. I feel like maybe it's the heyday over.
Maybe also the viewings aren't as much like this season. I don't feel like people are talking about Love Island as much like on the outside than they were in previous seasons. But yeah, 72 is not. I would be so angry. I know, I can't believe that. I'm literally the first thing I'm doing after this is going on his Instagram.
Yeah. I might give him a follow. You might bump him up, but give him a shout out. Should we move on to Teddy?
Love Teddy. Like, he's the sweetest guy ever. Love him.
Liam?
Love Liam as well. I feel like I'm going to love most of them at this stage. But yeah, Liam, I love. Like, I love the way he looks at Millie, and he's just sweet to her.
Toby?
I forgive him. Toby's like my favorite guy in there. He's just hilarious and he's just fun to watch. So I love him.
I think he should be our king. I do. I think he's had the biggest turnaround in there.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that him and Chloe get it. We'll move on to the girls, the last girls, love or shove.
Love Millie. I feel like she's been really like genuine in there. Like she's been nice. No negativity. So yeah.
She's been dubbed as like the next Molly May of the series. Do you think she's got that in the?
I don't think there could be another Molly May. I feel like there's only one Molly May, and like I feel like Molly got what she did. Like she deserved it, and I don't feel like anyone's. I don't know. I don't think anyone can beat that.
Yeah, I mean, it's up there.
Yeah.
People have also said that she could probably like do some like fashion presenting. She could go into that sort of little realm, or maybe her and Liam would get their own spin-off like Olivia did. Olivia Atwood.
I wouldn't really want to watch that, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think that would be a bit boring to watch. I'd rather watch Toby and Chloe.
Yeah.
I feel like they need their own spin-off.
That sounds like possibly better. I'd probably tune in to that one, to be honest. So yeah.
Teddy and Faye, like we need a bit of drama. Like I feel like Liam and Millie, they're just too like plain. Yeah. A little bit of drama, but it's just like it wasn't as exciting to watch.
Yeah. No, got you. We'll move on to Fiery Faye.
I love Faye. Like I do love Faye. I mean, I don't like the way she shouted at Teddy, but I mean, I know what it's like sometimes when you lose your temper. Like sometimes you can say things you don't mean. Do you know what I mean? Not everyone's perfect, and like people, like she's fiery. She's like me. So yeah, I love her, and I feel like she's always been very real and filter free. Like she is not fake at all, and I like that.
No, that's definitely something. She's been true to herself. Whether that's been the smartest decision or not, she has been. Kaz, I know you wanted to be besties with since day one. Is that still the case?
Yeah, I mean, I've been supporting Kaz before she even went into Love Island because we both worked like Boot Avenue. So yeah, I love Kaz. I feel like she's like really bubbly and like just good energy, you know. And I'm happy. I mean, I'm happy that she's happy with Tyler. I just hope that he doesn't let her down.
Fingers crossed. And Chloe, last but not least, of course.
Favorite queen. I went from like at the beginning not liking her because of what she did to Kaz to now I love her and she's my favorite. It's just crazy what Love Island does. Like you can hate someone at the beginning and just love them at the end.
I know. Bless them. Well, good luck with them all tonight, and we hope that both have good futures. And
who do you think is going to win, Carly?
Pardon?
Who do you think is going to win?
I voted for Chloe and Toby, so that's who my bets are on. I hope they do. Yeah. What about you? Is that your final say as well?
Me too. Yes.
Well, it's been a pleasure. Thanks everyone for watching and tuning in every week with us. And once again, thank you, Anna. It's been so lovely working with you.
Thank you for having me. Bye, Carly. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.